This is Moreno Valley updates for May 11th to May 17th. This is Steve.
This is Danny.
And this is Tyler.
After a big discussion this morning about driver of the week, we've decided to go with Baldomero Cabazon. He is here in Moreno Valley, and he pretty much just does pedal all the time. Baldo's been here quite a while, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so, yes.
Yeah, he keeps a low profile, too. For our new hires, we have Victor Sandoval here in Moreno Valley. Now, Victor was a previous driver here for a few years. He left in 2020, and now he's back. So hardly any training needed. I think he went out with Renito.
Yeah, he's out there all week.
Yeah. All right, we have a lot of birthdays. We have Tyron Davis. He's here in Moreno Valley on May 12th. It's Monday. We have three of them on May 15th. Danny Hoya, happy birthday.
Best ones, thank you. Best drivers, the 15th.
We got Brett Perry on the 15th and Kevin Owens on the 15th. Brett's up in Salt Lake. Kevin's in Las Vegas. And on May 16th, we have Ronnie Lucero. He is in Albuquerque. Ronnie, we mentioned him before. He's the most senior guy in all of CPC. Started in 1981.
Oh.
Yeah. And on May 17th, we got Brandon Fuss. He is in Buckeye. So happy birthday, guys. Maybe I'll get you a burrito. And
there you go.
Is that Wednesday or Thursday? What day is that?
That's going to be on a Thursday.
On a Thursday. Yeah. For anniversaries, is it on? You had your birthday and then you started at CPC?
The next day, right.
So we got Brandon Fuss, May 14th. He's at 1 year. Jerry Romero, May 15th, 21 years. And Jerry is in Albuquerque, does relay. We got Danny, May 16th, hitting the 20 years.
20 years.
Oh, maybe two burrito. Maybe a burrito and something else.
Burrito and a taco.
The 20-year CPC burrito taco.
Burrito combo.
Yeah. We got Nicandro Campos on May 16th at 2 years. He's here in Moreno Valley, does one of the team runs. And Stephen Williams on May 17th. He has 3 years. He's in Buckeye. Stephen has been doing part of the Albuquerque relay chain. All right, let's check the weather. What'd you do this week? Anything around here?
No, just, no, not really.
I was in Albuquerque, came back on Thursday. Was it hot here? Probably.
Yesterday it was.
Yeah, it's a little warm. See, in Los Angeles, it's going to be, let's do it there, it looks like 70s, low 70s all week, and low chance of rain, maybe a little cloudy. In Las Vegas, let's see what we got. We got 80s, low 90s during the week, no chance of rain and sunny. So going to be warm. In Phoenix, in the 90s already, so look at that, 105 on Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be hot.
It's be super hot. Make sure they stay hydrated.
I got to run out to Buckeye again, try to get the rest of the yard. There's an issue with the trucks getting stuck in the kind of soft dirt. We're trying to come up with some solutions for that, but there's some broken pallets. Kind of left a mess. I think I'm going to have to go back out there with a rake or something, see if I can get that before the owners start complaining. And then we're going to talk to them about maybe getting some gravel laid down. I think it's the only real solution. Salt Lake, what do we got here? Salt Lake, look at that. 50s, 60s. So Tuesday, Wednesday looks like it's going to be cloudy with a good chance of rain, but above freezing. For Albuquerque, what do they got here? A little warm. High 70s, 80s during the week. Going to be a little windy on Tuesday and Wednesday. All right. See if our injuries and accidents. I believe we had no injuries.
If injuries were still going strong. For accidents, we had, unfortunately, 2 this week. One of them was, I'll skip right over, it's kind of just a symptom of that Buckeye you're talking about, drivers getting stuck in the dirt. As for the other one was a driver backing up at a receiving door. So the accident we've heard a million times, back up too far and you hit the light above the receiving door is essentially that. But just a reminder for everybody, one, when you're backing up, if you have a second driver, you got to use them as your spotter. But more importantly, if you're already using them as your spotter, you got to make sure you can see them. Otherwise, they're not really spotting you. That was the case in this situation. You got to make sure you can see the spotter at all times or you don't know when to stop. And 2, I understand all the store managers are always going to tell you to get closer. If you're as close as you feel comfortable getting, let them know it's as close as you can get. But, you can't let the store managers let you get so close that you end up hitting the ballers or hitting the lights. At the end of the day, the accident's always going to fall on the driver, no matter what the store manager tells you. So got to take that into account. You're responsible for the truck. Store managers don't tell anybody where to park them. Try to be helpful, but only as helpful as we can be safely.
Yeah, looking at this picture, I'm kind of like, how's that light like attached to the wall? Because he knocked the whole thing like right off.
It's pretty much just hanging by wires that didn't get fully severed.
Yeah, there must be some bolts, you think?
Probably, yeah, from the inside of the light.
But then they
going in through the stucco.
Then the whole unit like broke. So it must have just pulled the bolts like right out or something.
Yeah, he's backing up at an angle to it, so he didn't come straight back. He's coming at a sideways angle to it, so it knocked it on the side with the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, those things are completely preventable. Just remember to leave enough. You want to leave enough space that you can just comfortably walk around behind that trailer, and and not have to worry about something falling on you or anything like that. All right, that was a smart drive this week.
Smart drive was not too bad for this week. So biggest one was, back to the basics, was just following distance. We did actually real good this week. Didn't have very many seat belts or, any of those random ones, the obstructing camera. We didn't have a lot of. The biggest one was just the following distance. So just a reminder for guys, you always got to have at least 3 seconds. The biggest one we always get caught on for the following distance is from the passing videos. I just say it's tough to pass, but the second you pass less than 1 second, it automatically flags the video because it flags it as an unsafe passing as well as an unsafe following distance. So just a big reminder, especially for the relays. I know it's probably hardest on you going out on the roads where it's just 2 lanes. You got to wait for a little bit bigger of a gap before hopping over lanes. If you hop over less than a second, it's going to flag the video. And most of the time you can't make a pass in less than a few seconds. So the video will also flag for unsafe following distance. But other than that on Smart Drive, just something I keep running into. For the most part, when new hires start, I activate all your guys' Smart Drive profiles so that way you can view your own videos. Some of the guys that started here before I did, your profiles might not have been activated. So if you ever have trouble watching any of those videos that I email you, like when I email you guys your own videos, just reach out to me and let me know your profile's not letting you log on, and I'll go in and activate it. So tried catching most of them as I see them, but periodically I still come across some that were missed.
I guess for announcements, I don't really have much. There's still the heat-related illness training in Illuma. It's supposed to be done by June. So if everybody get in there and check, if you don't have, sometimes people they'll log into Luma and they go to the main Luma page. There's you got to put a / CPC Logistics to go to our actual one. So they'll go to that main page, try to log in. The login doesn't work because you need to go to the CPC one. And if you need me to text that link to you, let me know and I can do that. And also, if you're using the app on your phone, it'll say easy URL. That's just, enugget.com / CPC Logistics to get to it. But if you need some help getting into it, let me know. Especially for the drivers that basically only do something in Luma once a year. They tend to forget how to get into it. I just want to bring up the reminder that the water is for the pedal drivers. It shouldn't be, putting water in your car and taking it home and all that stuff, or else they're just, we don't want that to go away. So, you got anything else to add?
Oh, that's it.
No?
That's it for me.
Yeah. Well, I guess have a good week.
Enjoy Mother's Day.
Oh, it's Mother's Day. I forgot.